So I've been looking to get back into DSLR photography. Gosh, probably about, it'd have been 20 years, maybe 30 years since I'd last had a SLR camera. And on YouTube I'd read a lot about the legendary Canon EOS 5D, the Mark I Classic. And I eventually tracked down this lovely example on eBay. It was complete with this new to me Nikon lens, which intrigued me. The total price offered was £350 as a buy it now, and I just went for it. I had heard that the vintage lenses could work really well with the adapter mount on. Yeah, the listing intrigued me as well because it suggested that it was a later serial number, suggesting that hopefully the mirror wouldn't be a problem. Serial number on this one is 233. If you can see that. And there's no sign of the strengthening bars having been put in, so I think it was just one of the later ones where they improved the gluing when they manufactured the item. And the guy who sold it said it had been his father's and that he had not really used it, that they'd got this Nikon lens for it that they'd never really used together. Now this is all backed up by the condition. When you look at the condition this camera's in, I've had it nearly a year now and I've been using it quite regularly, but it's still completely mint. There's a little bit of marking where the hot shoe is, but apart from that, it's almost straight out of the box. It did come complete with box and all the accessories you would have got with it originally. No lens, obviously the kit lens wouldn't have been this one. But what an intriguing combination to put together. You know, the lens is a Nikon Nikkor 50mm 1.4 AIS, and that would have been from about the 1980s, I think. So maybe 350 for a buy it now was a little bit steep. I know you can pick up the bodies, 5D classic bodies, for as little as £100 if you're lucky for a battered one. A Minter's probably going to be 200 to 250. And then when I looked up the value of this lens on its own, you know, typically that's selling for 100 to 150. So I think the buy it now was worth doing, because when you see these mint 5D classics, I think you really have to snap them up. There are not many of them around anymore. So as I say, I've had it for about a year. It's enabled me to relearn SLR, DSLR photography, primarily using manual mode, and of course with this lens, manual focus. And I've been using it for all kinds of assignments. Yeah, as you probably know, there are tons and tons of review videos of the EOS 5D Classic and this lens, but I'm not going to try and cover that ground. I'm just going to show the results of a recent session. We were in France and in Normandy, and I took some pictures in an old farm museum, and that's what's coming up now.